It's time. The glasses are back. Hey guys, welcome back to the Happy Criers React. My name's Chris, and this is my gorgeous wife,
Daniela. And this is Bruno.
featuring again. Hey buddy. We are so excited, guys, because not only are we reacting to Harry Potter 6, but we're also getting close to the finale.
Yeah, I'm so excited because there's so many things happening in our channel.
Right.
Not only this popcorn, but also our new setup.
Yes, absolutely. The new home studio.
Yeah, it looks so much better. And we're so excited to have this happening because this means new things are happening with our channel. And that's not all. We're also going to be hosting our very first live chat.
Absolutely.
That's so exciting. Oh my God, we've never done that before. And it's I'm excited. I'm nervous a little bit.
Oh yeah, me too. But I think it's going to be great.
Yeah, so this live chat is going to be for our members, and we want you guys to bring your facts, your questions, anything you want us to discuss. And we're also going to bring our homework. We're going to bring our very own highlights from each and every movie up to the finale. And I'm also going to have my own prediction of what is going to happen after watching this movie.
This is yet another reason why you should become a member. Just because with all the comments we get, and we love all the comments, they're so educational, they're so insightful, and they teach us a lot, honestly. Mm-hmm. Not only about the movies, but about the books.
And the characters.
And the characters, you're right, absolutely. The thing we're having trouble with, though, is that there's so many comments that it's hard to have meaningful conversations with each and every one of you. This live chat, if you guys decide to become members and partake in it, gives us a chance to actually discuss it with you live. Like, in the moment, actually discuss your thoughts, our thoughts, most importantly, your thoughts. This is your first run through, so... I think it's very exciting. So stay tuned for the live chat date. But I mean, other than that, let's get into it. Let's get started.
I'm so excited.
Imagine that. Your godfather was just murdered in front of you, and you have to deal with photographers just all in your face.
That was such a strong scene.
Yeah.
Just seeing his face. You know, you always start with like seeing him in the house or with Ron or with Hermione. That was strong.
Absolutely. Wow. He looked dead inside.
Mm-hmm. That was the first time we see like muggles.
Yes, yeah.
This entire movie just feels like a completely different movie.
You're right, absolutely. And it shows that Voldemort is getting more bold.
Yeah. Well, it's the first time that I see a scene like that where you see people working their real jobs. So right. It's like, is this the right movie? Yeah, that's crazy.
Look at that, the bridge.
And these all happening in the real world.
Yeah, exactly.
Harry Potter.
Oh, no one. Bit of a tosser, really. Hey, I was wondering...
11. That's when I get off.
Okay. HP, getting it done.
Wow. The way that he was just standing there.
I know, just out of nowhere. All right.
You've been reckless this summer, Harry.
I like riding around on trains.
Oh, unpleasant to behold, isn't it? The tale is thrilling, if I say so myself. Take my arm.
Come on. He robbed him. He robbed him of his date.
I just apparated, didn't I?
Indeed. Quite successfully, too, I might add. Most people vomit the first time.
So what happened to his hand?
You'll find out. The movie just started. We got a long way to go.
There's so many questions already.
You must be wondering why I brought you here. Am I right?
After all these years, I just sort of go with it.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Oh, I had a feeling he was gonna do that.
Merlin's beard! To disfigure me, Elvis.
Well, I must say you make a very convincing armchair, Horace. Harry, I'd like you to meet an old friend and colleague of mine, Horace Slughorn. You know who this is.
Harry Potter.
Everyone says it that way.
Yeah.
The muggles who own this place are in the Canary Islands.
Well, I think we should put it back in order for them, don't you?
Yes.
No way.
I wish I could have that.
Tell me about it. Even in the fourth movie, The Goblet of Fire, we freaked out because the magic they used extended the tent. Remember in the beginning of the movie? And we're like, oh my god, that's crazy. But the fighting dragons were like, yeah, all right.
Yeah.
But extending tents and cleaning houses, that's what makes us excited.
Yeah, that's the type of magic I'm into.
Very like your father. Except for the eyes, of course. You have your...
My mother's eyes, yeah.
Your mother was one of my absolute favourites. Look, there she is, right at the front. Each and every one. Ex-students, I mean.
Wow, to see a picture of your mother?
Regulus Black. You no doubt know of his older brother, Sirius, died a few weeks ago.
I would have considered it a great personal triumph had you consented to return to Hogwarts.
All right, I'll do it. And I expect a raise. These are mad times we live in, mad.
He's right about that.
He is right about that.
I can't believe there's even inflation and there want raises in this world.
Well, I mean, hey, it's attached to the Muggle world, right?
That's
Probably,
true.
Yeah, pouring over the inflation.
You are talented, famous, and powerful. Everything Horace values. Professor Slughorn is going to try to collect you. That's why he's returning to Hogwarts. And it's crucial he should return.
Hedwig. I was only wondering when Harry got here. What? Harry? Harry who?
Harry? Did someone say Harry?
Me, Nosy. Is he up there with you?
Of course not.
Now I heard. You haven't seen him, have you? Apparently he's wandering about the house. Really?
Really?
That's so funny.
Right?
Like, imagine just being so close to someone that they're like, yeah, they're somewhere in the house. I don't know.
Yeah, absolutely. I think we've all had that friend, or we were that friend that was so close with somebody that you would just walk right through the front door. You know what I mean? No knocking, no, hey, Mrs., hey, Mr. Nothing like that. You just walk in, go right to the fridge, and you take what's yours. No, I was kidding.
What was that?
I didn't know. Dumbledore.
Oh, that man. But then what would we do without him?
Got a bit of toothpaste.
What?
Awkward.
I'm so confused.
Mum sort of lost it last week. Said Ginny and I had no business going back to Hogwarts.
This is Hogwarts we're talking about. It's Dumbledore. What could be safer?
Dumbledore's got a bit old.
Rubbish. Well, he's only... What is he?
150? Give or take a few years.
Oh my god.
I mean, is he wrong though?
The Dark Lord trusts him. The Dark Lord was mistaken.
Run along, one tail.
Jesus.
The Dark Lord himself forbade me to speak of this.
If the Dark Lord has forbidden it, you ought not to speak.
She's from Peaky Blinders.
Mm.
Just saying.
As it so happens, I'm aware of your situation, Narcissa.
The Dark Lord told you.
Your sister doubts me. I've deceived one of the greatest wizards of all time. Dumbledore is a great wizard.
As for Draco,
One of our viewers actually commented on our last reaction about the duel between Voldemort and Dumbledore, or Voldidol and Double Bubble.
You know what? I've decided. From now on, I'm just gonna call them Tom and Brian. I can't even. I'm not even gonna try. Tom and Brian, like they're from accounting or something.
Right, yeah. As I was saying, our viewer commented about their duel, and he was saying that in the movie it looks like they're evenly matched, but in the book, Dumbledore wiped the floor with him.
Oh wow.
Yeah, he just kicked his.
I would have liked to see that.
Absolutely, yeah. So that's why he transformed into sand and went into Harry, and like possessed Harry. Remember?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because he was afraid of losing to Dumbledore.
make the unbreakable vow. It's just empty words. He'll give it his best effort. Coward.
Oh.
Take out your wand.
Will you, Severus Snape, watch over Draco?
I will.
And if Draco should fail, will you yourself? The deed the Dark Lord has ordered Draco to perform.
I will.
So I just don't get what's happening. Tom reached out to Malfoy to do something, and the mom is saying he's just a boy, and then she wants his protection.
What they did there was like a
promise.
A promise, exactly, yeah.
To say that he will protect Malfoy.
Yeah, so it's not like Snape saying, yeah, okay, I'll try. And he just never does it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that
you
was
see
cool. That was cool.
Did they drop out of Hogwarts?
I think they got expelled. Remember what they did
Oh, yeah.
to Umbridge? Same
the
with so
gun.
much hate. Dumbledore took back control of Hogwarts. So I don't know if that expulsion carried out, or maybe they left. If you guys want to fill that in for us, drop below in the comments what actually happened with the Weasleys. That would be awesome, because I don't really remember.
Yeah, but I mean, good for them.
Yeah.
They're business owners now.
Absolutely.
How much for me?
5 galleons.
I'm your brother.
10 galleons.
Is it me, or do Draco and Mummy look like two people who don't want to be followed?
I'm acting like I'm in the movie. I was going like I'm in the movie. Oh.
Man, close one.
I love this part when you see the train.
Yeah.
She's back!
There she is.
She's so nice.
Stop it, Harry. I know where you're going with this.
It's happened. He's one of them.
Death Eaters.
Harry is under the impression Draco Malfoy is now a Death Eater.
Hey, good catch.
Do you know who wrote the sod like Malfoy?
Well, then what's he doing in Borgin and Burke's? Browsing for furniture? I need some air.
Hogwarts. What a pathetic excuse for a school.
What's that supposed to mean?
Let's just say I don't think you'll see me wasting my time in charms class next year. Didn't Mummy ever tell you it was rude to eavesdrop, Potter? But you were just so careless! She was dead before you could wipe the drool off your chin. That's for my father.
He's just so rude.
Oh yeah, he's just an unpleasant person to be around.
You can tell he's so happy with himself.
Absolutely, yeah.
Nike!
See? I knew it. They're meant to be.
Luna, how do you know where I was?
Experts. Your head's full of them.
It's like, okay.
Nice face, Potter.
Harry's such a great actor.
Oh yeah.
Like, even that reaction, like, smiling, like...
Like it's sarcastic.
Yeah, you can tell that it's... Like, that's what you would do.
Absolutely, yeah, in real life.
Yeah, and he seems so authentic. Yeah, he's just such a great actor.
Do you know what? I just bridging out a little more on that. I think that they all are amazing actors.
Yeah.
Which enhances the movies even more, right? Because you're right, it feels so authentic, even though they're in a magical world.
Yeah.
Don't worry. I'll be here in a minute.
What?
I'm sorry, that was the look of death. Did you see how Hermione was looking at him? It looked like she was about to kill him.
No, I was looking at the food. I was like, this is the first time their food doesn't look delicious.
He's covered in blood again. Why is it he's always covered in blood?
Sorting out urges all to be brave and strong in these troubled times. Easy for it to say, though. It's a hat, isn't it?
So true, though.
Meanwhile, the post of defense against the dark arts will be taken by Professor Snape.
What?
Hold. Our boy finally got it! He finally got it!
Wait. He doesn't even seem excited.
Of course, Snape would never be excited about it.
We're more excited than him.
Wow, what a glow up.
We've been waiting for this moment.
Yeah.
For movies.
Mr. Davis! Mr. Davis, that is the girls' lavatory. Potter.
Oh, this can't be good.
Enjoying ourselves, are we? I would think you would want to fill it with potions. Or is it no longer your ambition to become an aura? If Professor Slughorn is perfectly happy to accept new students, with exceeds expectations.
Well, I'll head there straight away.
Oh, good. Potter, take Weasley with you. He looks far too happy.
I don't want him to be happy.
She's awesome.
Harry, my boy, I'm beginning to worry. Brought someone with us, I see.
Ron Weasley, sir.
Not to worry, get what you want from the cupboard. Now, as I was saying, I prepared some concoctions this morning.
That one there is Veraceren. And that one... terribly tricky to make. And this is Amortentia.
You mug.
It's rumoured to smell differently to each person according to what attracts them. Well, I smell freshly mown grass and spearmint toothpaste.
It does cause a powerful infatuation or obsession. But it is more commonly referred to as...
Liquid luck.
Yes, Miss Granger. Liquid luck. Disastrous should you get it wrong. One sip and you will find that all of your endeavors succeed.
Uh-oh.
Tiny vial of liquid luck for the student who, in the hour that remains, acceptable draught of living death.
Oh, they wrote like notes in it.
Yeah.
A little cheat sheet.
How did you do that?
Crush it, don't cut it.
The instructions specifically say to cut.
No.
That's you. Oh my god, that's so you.
Right, it is.
Yeah, when he follows the recipe, he follows it down to a T.
Well, they're there for a reason.
Sometimes it worries me. Every time.
Every time.
Merlin's beard. It is perfect. So here we are then, as promised. One vial of Felix Felicis.
No one is excited.
Enjoying your classes? I know Professor Slughorn is most impressed with you.
I think he overestimates my abilities, sir.
Do you?
Definitely.
What about your activities outside the classroom?
Sir?
A great deal of time with Miss Granger. I can't help wondering if...
Oh, no. I mean, she's brilliant.
It's kind of weird that he's asking this. Like, I mean, I know they're friends, but he's also like a professor.
Yeah, he's the headmaster.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're right. It would be like if your boss was like, "Hey, so you go to the bar with a girl. Anything going on? It's like, no, can I please get back to work?
You must be wondering why I summoned you here tonight. The answer lies here. The memories, in this case pertaining to one individual, Voldemort. This file contains the most particular memory. The day I first met him. I'd like you to see it.
Admit to some confusion upon receiving your letter, Mr. Dumbledore. In all the years Tom's been here, he's never once had a family visitor. Tom, you have a visitor.
How do you do, Tom?
Don't. I think I'm different.
Well, perhaps they're right.
I'm not mad.
Hogwarts is a school. School of magic.
So what I've never really understood was why Dumbledore went there in the first place. You know what I mean? Like, was he recruiting for Hogwarts? Or was there something just so special about Tom that he got on Dumbledore's radar?
My theory is that Brian is so powerful in Hogwarts that maybe he has like connection, or sorry, not Hogwarts, but in the magic world he also has a connection with the Muggle world, and he probably has like a title in the Muggle world, so something like difficult kids or something like that, and they call him, and then he gets to know if they're magical or not.
Maybe that definitely could be it.
You can do things, can't you, Tom? Things other children can't.
I can make bad things happen to people who are mean to me.
At Hogwarts, you'll be taught not only how to use magic, but how to control it.
I can speak to snakes too. They find me. Is that normal for someone like me?
Knowing what I know now about Tom is that you can see in that scene that he's just a kid that's hurting. He lost his parents. He's acting out, but he's also like different and no one understands him, and they're labeling him as like the trouble kid. So you can really see that why he becomes who he becomes. Like, I think they're getting little hints of why he becomes who he is, because he's just hurting inside.
I might have to disagree with you. I think they did a really good job at showing how even from a young age he was twisted. Because he was different, you're right, but he used that difference to hurt people. He didn't use that difference to be like, hey guys, look what I can do. Like, he hurt them.
So you think it came from biologically, like he was?
Yeah, I think
like
Voldemort was just born bad. That Tom was just born a bad person.
So that's a good thing that we can discuss in the live chat.
Did I know I just met the most dangerous dark wizard of all time? No. If I had,
Yeah, that's where you...
You didn't bring Professor Slughorn back simply to teach potions, did you, sir?
No, I did not.
You said Professor Slughorn will try to collect me. Do you want me to let him?
Yes.
All right, now then, remember, just because you made the team last year does not guarantee you a spot this year. Is that clear?
I like that he's a team now. Not the team. The
Captain.
leader, the captain now.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, I mean, let's face it. Wood is probably in a hospital. He probably got hit with another bludger.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be going out for keeper as well. It's something personal.
Oh, God.
Keepers need to be quick, agile.
I like my chances. Think you could introduce me to your friend Granger? Wouldn't mind getting on a first-name basis, know what I mean?
He sounds like a...
Yeah.
Okay, buddy.
He's good.
Hey, he's blocking him.
Yeah.
That'd be me on a broom.
He's good.
He is good. Ron's killing it.
I have to admit, I thought I was going to miss that last one.
Okay, tough guy.
And if you had a shred of self-respect, you'd hand that book in.
Not bloody likely. He's top of the class. He's even better than you, Hermione.
Whoa.
Let's have a look, shall we?
No.
Why not?
The binding is fragile.
Who's the Half-Blood Prince?
There's so many looks in this movie.
And there is, you're right.
No, sit beside me. Okay.
Something to drink?
3 butterbeers and some ginger in mine, please.
They can now have beers?
Yeah.
Oh my god. What is happening?
Well, they're only holding hands.
Yeah.
That happens to be my sister.
So? What if she looked over here and saw you snogging me? Would you expect her to get up and leave?
So wonderful to see you.
And you. I used to throw together the occasional supper party. A select student or two.
I'd consider it an honour, sir.
You'd be welcome too, Granger. Look for my owl. Good to see you, Wallenby.
What are you playing at? Dumbledore's asked me to get to know him.
This movie is just breaking everything I had in mind for this movie. It's just like mind-blowing. It's like I don't even know how to explain it. They were kids and now it's like they're not. They're drinking beer, they're snogging.
Right. They're growing up.
No! It's too fast. Oh my god. It's more like a horror movie now.
Yeah.
Do not touch that, except for the wrappings. Do you understand?
Like I said, she left to go to the loo, and when she came back, she had the package. She said it was important that she deliver it.
Did she say to whom?
To Professor Dumbledore.
Why is it when something happens, it is always you three?
Yeah.
I've been asking myself the same question for 6 years.
It's true though.
Yeah.
Whatever happens, every year it's those three.
Yeah.
I think Miss Bell is lucky to be alive.
I know, Katie. Off the Quidditch pitch, she wouldn't hurt a fly. If she was delivering that to Professor Dumbledore, she wasn't doing it knowingly. It was Malfoy.
That is a very serious accusation, Potter.
I just know.
You just know.
It's true though. Like, you can't just be like, it's Malfoy. Okay, and why do you think that? I just know. Like, come on.
Yeah, I think he did it without thinking.
Oh, for sure. He just exploded.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't do that.
Yeah.
So what is it he sees in her?
I don't know. She's smart. Attractive.
Attractive?
You know, she's got nice skin.
Yeah, nice save.
You're saying Dean's dating my sister because of her skin? Hermione's got nice skin. Wouldn't you say? As skin goes, I mean.
Oh my god. What is happening?
It's funny, like, they're having a conversation, but within that conversation, they're both saying completely different things.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, they're talking about Dean and Jenny being together. But Harry's also talking about how he has a thing for Jenny. And Ron's also hinting at that he's talking about he has a thing for Hermione.
Yeah. It's weird. I mean, I did notice that they weren't spending more time together, but it's like, I mean, they've been friends for years too. I can see it.
What about you, Miss Granger? What exactly does your family do in the Muggle world?
Into people's teeth.
Fascinating. And is that considered a dangerous profession?
Although, one boy, Robbie Fenwick, did bite my father once. He needed 10 stitches.
You know what's funny about that scene? Is that, like, yeah, it's funny that they don't understand and how low-level risk that job is. But it's really funny how if you were looking at Harry, he was, like, mockingly looking at, I was going to say Emma Watson, mockingly looking at Hermione. Because, like, Harry knows what she's talking about. They're both from the Muggle world, right?
Yeah.
So when she's like, when he asked Hermione, is it a dangerous profession? Harry was like, is it? Like, just making fun of her?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that was really funny. It's kind of like a shared secret between them.
They've been fighting again, her and Dean. Sorry, I'm not usually late.
Manners. It's a gentleman move.
Just in time for dessert. That is, if Belby's left you any.
Straight up called him a fat.
Oh my god, it's just too much. It's like when you know someone likes someone and you just want to tell them and just like get together. It's too much. It's too much. There's too much going on in this movie because it's not like the other movies where you can just concentrate on the actual thing that's happening, like,
right.
You know, like what the movie's based on. But there's like Ron that is going through something, and Harry that has a thing on Jeannie that is fighting with her boyfriend. It's just, I feel like I'm back in, you know, there's so much drama. So
absolutely.
I'm back in high school.
And this is high school for them, right?
Yeah,
so
that's true.
so much drama left and right. Yeah.
Too much. Too much.
Potter. I'm sorry, sir. I was just admiring your hourglass. Did Voldemort ever make the shelf, sir?
It's kind of right out of the gate.
Mm.
What was he like? I'm sorry, sir. Forgive me.
He's using every card he can use.
Yeah.
It's only natural you should want to know more. But I'm afraid I must disappoint you, Harry. When I first met young Mr. Riddle, he was a quiet, albeit brilliant boy committed to becoming a first-rate wizard. If the monster existed, it was buried deep within.
Who's there? What's he wearing?
A helmet?
Good luck today, Ron. I know you'll be brilliant.
Okay.
She's trying so hard.
McLaggen can have my spot. Have it your way. Please.
Hello, everyone.
Oh.
Just wearing a lion's head.
Liquid luck.
Aw. It's so cute that he used it on him.
Yeah. Drastic change from the practice, eh?
Mm-hmm.
Or the tryouts, sorry. I love that she's wearing a lion's head.
I like that she doesn't care what anyone thinks.
Absolutely.
We shouldn't have done it.
I know. I suppose I could have just used the confund us charm.
Calling her out.
That was a tryout. This was an actual game. Shouldn't put it in.
Oh my god. That, I believe that's true. I think,
Yeah. He showed that it was full still.
No. Like making someone think something.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
That's definitely, I think my mom has done that to me when I was a kid or something.
Just went right in for it.
Aww. She's starting to get feelings for him. That hurt him.
Yeah.
Charm spell. Just practicing.
Well, they're really good.
How does it feel, Harry? When you see Dean with Ginny? I see the way you look at her. You're my best friend.
Oh, come on.
Oops. I think this room's taken.
Wait, what?
What's with the birds?
A pugno.
Oh my god.
It feels like this.
Oh my god, this breaks my heart.
Yeah. Love.
Was I under the impression he and I would be attending Slughorn's Christmas party together? Yes. Given the circumstances, I've had to make other arrangements. Why?
Well, I just thought, seeing as neither of us can go with who we'd really like to, we should go together as friends. Who are you going with?
It's a surprise. Anyway, it's you we've got to worry about. That's Romilda Vane. Apparently she's trying to smuggle you a love potion. Hey, she's only interested in you because she thinks you're the chosen one.
But I am the chosen one. Ask someone I like. Someone cool.
I knew it! Oh my god, this is a dream come true! Someone I like, someone cool. Hint there, hint here. I get you, Harry. I hear you.
She called him ordinary in the beginning of the movie.
That's her way. That's her way. And she's going with him.
Yeah, like as friends. As platonic buddies.
That's how you always start.
Left Cormac under the mistletoe.
Cormac? That's who you invited?
I thought it would annoy Ron the most. God, here he comes.
I think she just went to powder her nose.
What is this I'm eating, by the way?
Dragon Balls.
Not so quick, Potter.
I really think I should rejoin the party my date.
Can surely survive your absence for another minute. Professor Dumbledore, he asked me to give you his best, and he hopes you enjoy your holiday. You see, he's traveling.
Traveling where?
I wish I could do that in a conversation.
He claims to have been invited to your party.
Okay, I was gate crashing. Happy?
I'll escort him out.
Certainly.
Maybe I did hex that bell girl. Maybe I didn't. Look at you.
I swore to protect you.
I don't need protection. I was chosen for this. Out of all others, me.
Wow, he heard all that.
Mm-hmm. He knows that he's trying to protect him now.
Yeah.
Unbreakable vow. You sure that's what Snape said?
Positive.
It's just you can't break an unbreakable vow.
I'd work that much out for myself, funnily enough.
Oh, bloody hell.
Oh my god, that's so cringy.
Look at Harry. That was her when we started dating.
That was not
Just
me.
all over.
Yeah.
With an
Yeah,
obsession.
Mm-hmm.
Oh God, it was relentless.
So much.
So much.
Harry, no!
She's like baiting them.
Yeah.
That scene where they didn't use any music or anything at all. It was just the noises that were actually happening. Like their footsteps in the water, the branches crackling. That's made it way more intense, right?
Yeah.
It had you on the edge of your seat. And usually you use music in scenes to evoke emotion. But this had the absence of music and it evoked so much emotion.
It did, yeah, I agree.
Yeah, it's crazy.
No. She didn't. Oh, she's alive. But their house.
Yeah, their home.
Sir, is it true that Professor Merrythought is retiring?
Couldn't tell you if I knew, could I? By the way, thank you for the pineapple. You're quite right. It is my favorite.
Intuition.
A woman's intuition. What?
Look sharp, Tom. Don't want to be caught out of bed after hours.
See, I couldn't think of anyone else to go to. Well, they're not like you. I was in the library the other night, in the restricted section, and I read something rather odd. Called, as I understand it, horcruxes.
Beg your pardon? Now get out of here at once, and don't let me ever catch you mentioning it again!
What happened?
This is perhaps the most important memory I've collected. It is also a lie.
But why would he tamper with his own memory?
I suspect he's ashamed of it.
Why?
Why indeed? I want you to persuade him to divulge his true memory. Any way you can.
No pressure.
Yeah, really.
It isn't the Prince of Potions himself. What do I owe this pleasure?
Well, you see, the other day I was in the library, in the restricted section, and I came across something rather...
It's a little obvious, isn't it? Straight to the point.
Yes? What was this rare piece of magic?
Well, I don't know. I can't remember the name exactly.
Potions, Master Harry. I think your questions better be posed to Professor Snape.
He and I don't exactly see eye to eye, sir. What I mean to say is... he's not like you.
There will be no light without the dark. So it is with magic. Myself, I always strive to live within the light.
Is that what you told Tom Riddle, sir, when he came asking questions?
Dumbledore put you up to this, didn't he?
Oh my god.
He was too straightforward.
How else could he ask? He didn't know.
I don't know. I think that he was a little too on the nose to recreate the exact same situation.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, how else do you ask him? Do you remember what you told Tom Riddle that night? Like, had...
No, you're right. Like, it's difficult. Absolutely, you're right. I'm just meaning that maybe don't recreate the exact same situation.
Yeah.
Aww.
Tell me how I broke up with Lavender again.
I don't believe it was a particularly long conversation.
Bloody thrilled to be shot of her. She seems a bit put out.
My god.
Oh my god.
It looks like a kill.
Yeah.
How are you?
I know you're going to ask, Harry, but I don't know who cursed me.
I know what you did, Malfoy. You hexed her, didn't you?
Oh no.
Yeah.
He didn't know what that would do.
Exactly.
Oh my god.
You have to get rid of it. Today. All right. Close your eyes. That way you can't be tempted. Close your eyes.
It's funny how, and also very cool, how there's so much darkness throughout this movie and around them, but they're still going through teenage things.
That's true. That's
Right?
what I like about this movie. Like I said, in the other movies, you just focus on what's happening and that's it. But with this one, there's so many things going on.
Yeah,
So many side stories.
exactly, exactly. And they kind of bring a lightness to this very heavy, dark theme.
Yeah, it makes it more, like you're rooting for them. It makes it more enjoyable too because
Right.
it is a very dark movie.
How do you feel?
Excellent. Really excellent.
We have a plan.
I know, but I've got a really good feeling about Hagrid's. I feel it's the place to be tonight. Hi. Sorry, sir. Personally, these plants always kind of freak me out.
I kind of like this Harry.
Yeah, I know, right?
I'm off to Hagrid's, you see. He's a very dear friend, and I just fancy paying him a visit. So if you don't mind, I will be going now.
Surely you realize I can't allow you to go roaming the grounds by yourself.
Well, then by all means, come along, sir.
I mean,
He's acting like he's drunk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't help you. It would ruin me.
Do you know why I survived, Professor? The night I got this. Because her love was more powerful than Voldemort.
Don't say his name.
I'm not afraid of the name, Professor. Be brave, Professor.
He's being bold.
Yeah.
Please, don't think badly of me when you see it. No idea what he was like.
I was in the library the other night, in the restricted section. It's called, as I understand it, a horcrux. I didn't fully understand it.
Not sure what you were reading, Tom, but this is very dark stuff. Very dark indeed. A horcrux is an object in which a person has concealed part of their soul. Part of your soul that is hidden lives on. In other words, you cannot die.
Can you only split the soul once? For instance, 7.
7?
As
This is all hypothetical, isn't it? All academic.
Of course, sir. It'll be our little secret.
I didn't like how he worded that.
This is beyond anything I imagined.
What are they exactly?
Could be anything. Most commonplace of objects. A ring, for example. Or a book. It's a horcrux, yes. 4 years ago, when you saved Ginny Weasley's life in the Chamber of Secrets, you brought me this.
If you could find them all, if you did destroy each horcrux...
One destroys Voldemort.
They could be hidden anywhere, couldn't they?
True. But magic, especially dark magic... leaves traces. You know, at times, I forget how much you've grown. Still see the small boy from the cupboard. I'm an old man.
You still look the same to me, sir.
Just like your mother, you're unfailingly kind. A trait people never fail to undervalue, I'm afraid. But there's one condition. You must obey every command I give you without question. You do understand what I'm saying? Should I tell you to hide, you hide. Should I tell you to abandon me and save yourself, you must do so. Your word, Harry.
My word.
This is the place.
Sir.
In order to gain passage, payment must be made.
Do you think the horcrux is in there, sir?
Oh, yes. It has to be drunk. All of it has to be drunk. This potion might paralyze me. Might make me forget why I'm here. Might cause me so much pain that I beg for relief. To make sure I keep drinking this potion, even if you have to force it down my throat.
That's such a big ask.
I know, but he made him promise, though.
I know, but he asked for so many big things. Like, if I was here, I'd be like, how much more can I give you? He's already done the impossible.
Professor!
You have to keep going.
I'm sorry, sir.
God, poor Harry.
Wow. Dumbledore was powerful enough to get through that when maybe an ordinary wizard would have just completely lost his mind.
Yeah.
So I think it was, even though horrible, it was the best decision to have Dumbledore do that.
Yeah, and you can see it in that scene where he was like, no, I can't. Don't make me. Kill me. And then he opened his mouth.
Yeah.
It's like he's inside of him. he's fighting in.
Yeah, and he knows to override this to get it done.
Ew. Okay, I need a break. There's so much in that scene. He was asking him for the wand, but he thought that maybe he was trying like to say water again. And then he was trying to protect him, and then he got thrown in the water, and Brandon can't move or do anything.
Right. Yeah.
Do you get it?
I do. But you're absolutely right. There's so much going on right now. It's mind-blowing.
These movies always, there's so many emotional roller coaster.
Look how powerful he is. Unreal. Whoa. Didn't that look rough?
Yeah, that looked weird.
Oh, that was a weird shot. Hey, like, have you guys ever done that? Put your feet... You plant your feet right on a cold floor?
Yeah.
It's uncomfortable.
As you're doing it right now?
I don't, like... I'm in a warm bed. And then I just immediately put them on a cold floor. I don't do that. I'm not a psychopath.
Good evening, Draco. What brings you here on this fine spring evening? Draco, you are no assassin.
How do you know what I am? Done things that would shock you.
Bear a cursed necklace to me, like replacing a bottle of mead with one laced with poison. These actions are so weak that your heart can't really have been in them. Draco, years ago, I knew a boy who made all the wrong choices. Please let me help you.
I don't want your help. Don't you understand? I have to kill you. He's gonna kill me.
Wow. What do you think?
Well, you can see the pain, and I know that Malfoy has been the villain in all the movies, but he doesn't have it in him. He still has that goodness a little bit to kill, but I think that he has from his dad and maybe his mom, we don't know, but I feel like he feels that pressure of being something, of especially if he sees Harry being the chosen one. He wants to be the chosen one from Tom.
Dumbledore's clear the points to do it. This is your moment. Do it. Go.
No. Severus. Please. Avada Kedavra.
No. No.
Fight back!
No! He belongs to the Dark Lord.
Second Center!
You dare use my own spells against me, Potter. I'm the half-blood prince.
I'm shocked by everything. Like I just can't believe it. Like in my mind, this is all an act. And like my theory, maybe this is why I didn't have the biggest reaction, but in my mind, my theory is that he asked for Snape. So in my mind, Snape, he has some type of like shield or something, so he acted like he died, and he's trying to protect Harry by saying like, just get out of the way, just leave it, and he's going along with this. I think that's my theory.
Oh, okay.
Because to me, Dumbledore is too powerful to just, he should have known this. He to me, he's too powerful. He should have known this. He probably saw it coming. He knows Malfoy would have tried to do something like that. So to me, that spell, I know it's the killing spell, but he has to somehow override it. In my mind, he's not dead. I really thought he was gonna open his eyes right there in that scene.
Are you sticking to the theory?
Yes.
In the end, it was Snape. It was always Snape. It's fake. Open it.
To the Dark Lord. I know I will be dead long before you read this, but I want you to know that it was I who discovered your secret. I have stolen the real Horcrux and intend to destroy it as soon as I can. I hope that when you meet your match, you will be mortal once more. R.A.B. Always admired your courage, Harry. Sometimes you can be really thick. Don't really think you're going to be able to find all those Horcruxes by yourself, do you?
It's fair.
Yeah.
You need us, Harry.
Okay, guys, that was Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. What did you think?
Just shocked.
Yeah.
My theory was completely wrong, apparently, unless he makes a comeback in the last two movies. But I'm just shocked. I never in a million years would have imagined or guessed that Brian would die.
Right, yeah.
It's just insane. He's so powerful, and I knew Snape was always a snake. I knew he was. I always had a bad feeling. We always had a bad feeling about him, but I can't believe he had the guts to kill him.
Right.
Someone that he's been working under, and like he seemed like he admired at some point. Okay, but I have to go back. Okay, from the very beginning, the movie was very dark. It had a very different style Harry Potter, because you've never seen muggles before. Like, you've seen the muggle world, but you've never, I don't remember seeing like a scene like that where it's like people working with business clothes.
No, you're right.
I've never seen that.
I don't think that's happened until now.
Yeah, so that. Also, both worlds collapsing, because you saw the sky in the Muggle world and the bridge. That's never happened. Like, they would see a flying car, but nothing that affected it.
Right.
So that was one thing. So, okay, two things: the darkness and connecting the two worlds.
Right.
Then also this stories that each character had different things going on. That was very nice to see. Especially more of like Harry and Jeannie, because we've seen it in other movies here and there, and Jeannie was obsessed with him, but now seeing more of their more humanized, seeing them more those little expressions of like we said, sarcastic, him being like, okay, say it, is it dangerous, like when he was looking at Hermione, like you said, seeing more of like seeing them more human. Then seeing Malfoy character, seeing how he was like, we could tell he is evil, like he's a bad person, but seeing him crumble under the pressure of not being, he didn't seem like he enjoyed it at all. Like, he didn't seem like to be like, I'm the chosen one and I'm destined to do this and this is what I'm gonna do, and this. He seemed more like it was the heaviness on him. So seeing him at the end break down and saying like, if I don't kill you, they're gonna kill me. Like, I think that was his whole motivation. He didn't want to die, but he didn't seem to be wanting to do this. And we got to see a lot more. Well, not a lot more. We got to see more of Snape character. How he's the half. There's so much more to Snape that we didn't see in the first couple of movies that we saw in the last one and this one.
Right.
It's like, he's a bigger character than what it appeared to
Absolutely.
be. I still don't know what Half-Blood Prince means. Like, what prince? Like, is he royalty? Like, I don't know what that means yet. But that's crazy to know that that was his book. I never would have guessed that. Never, ever would have guessed that.
Absolutely.
It was kind of weird. I just thought that maybe he was so smart when he knew what Harry did, and he didn't seem like, what happened? What do you? He kind of seemed like to recognize it, and he knew how to act, and he kept
knew how
healing.
to fix it.
Yeah, he knew how to fix Malfoy, and I was like, maybe he's just a professor and he knows these things, and so he just knows. But now it all makes sense. He recognized it.
Yeah.
And then the part that he said dark magic always leaves a trail, then it explains his arm and his hand, because I was wondering, like, is he getting old? Is he dying? Does he have something? But I think it was now putting the pieces together, I think it was the dark magic that was leaving pieces in him, and that's why he didn't want Harry to drink that water.
Right.
Or not the water, but the liquid, because it would leave something in Harry. So even then, he was trying to protect Harry. Gosh.
We kind of touched on it earlier in the movie, but I love the contrast that this movie had with such a dark theme. But trickled throughout it is these teenager issues of relationships. I like her, but I don't know if she likes me, so I'm not going to say anything, but I'm going to flirt. And is she flirting with me? I don't know.
Yeah.
And friendships and everything. And I think they do such a great job of that in the Harry Potter franchise. Because like what you said in the very beginning, is the Harry Potter movies get darker and darker and darker. And that was a great catch. And something they've always done amazing at is reminding us that they're still going through these normal human phases. Right?
I really like that.
Yeah, these normal phases that we all go through. But we don't want to say too much because we're going to reserve it for the live chats. So make sure to like, subscribe, and become a member. Your support always means so much to us. And the more we do this, the more we want to do it full time. So your support means the world so we can continue to do this and even more. And we'll be posting the date for that live chat very soon. Thank you guys again for stopping by, and we'll catch you on the next one.